Ooh, what's up, boy? Part 2 on y'all boys. Yep, I was done, but my ass had a suggestion. It was actually me suggested it. I said, bro, it do look good. It look better. But man, if you could bring the front down a little bit and bring the ass down a little bit more, it would look real good. And yeah, he said, fuck it. All right. Went ahead and left it, dog. So part 2, the Monte Carlo gets more drops, baby. More swell over. I'm gonna drive it over there to my flat spot. Y'all can see it. The concrete in here is angled and shit. So I'm gonna go drive it up there to my little flat spot I got in the front and measure the front, see where we're at. And I'm gonna drive that thing back up in here and break down the front and cut the coils. I'm just gonna cut one turn, but hell yeah. Watch out, cuz. He got to land down, baby. Land do what it do. Hey. I ain't gonna lie. He knew it wasn't land down, but I was like, dog, do you know you got land down? He's like, what does really that mean? I said, man, it's just a little trim package, but it's rare. I actually told him to do his top like that. Leave it red, but cut it off like a Landu top. And get the Landu emblems on by the quarter windows. Ooh! That would be lovely. Alright, I got that bitch back on level ground. Let me check what the front mesh is like. I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of the center of the wheel. And then go to the lip. So from top to the lip, we got 8 inches. Let me check the other side. Ooh, fresh emblem. Look at that. That bitch look nice. Yep, so it's even, just about the same, 8 inches. All right. Let's see how much. I'm only gonna cut one turn. He really didn't even want to go too much lower. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut just one turn off his front springs and we'll go from there. So I did take off the wheel the other day to test fit that 13 he had. I didn't pay attention to the suspension. But if it's like OG suspension, ooh, some of that shit's gonna be crusty and hard. Let's hope not. Let's cross our fingers. Hopefully someone has already been in there and busted it down once. Cause it's a 79. It might be a possibility that they ain't never popped in ball joints yet. Hopefully they have. Hopefully this bitch is not no virgin. All right, I got that nut off. I already see. It don't look like it's been messed with before. Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna take a look with me. Wait, what the heck? What is? Oh, that's the light from the hood, dog. What the heck? Yeah. Let me slide this thing off right quick. Oh no, that's the OG ball joint. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, dog. Sometimes them hoes are weak. They put a new caliper, but everything else look crusty and OG. Hopefully it don't give us too much hell. Alright, let me think of a game plan. Need this light in here. It's kind of dark today. It's fucking muggy, moist. Look at that shit. That shit look like we just fucking wetted the floor. And it's dark, cloudy. Need some light in here. So, the more light, the more crusty it look. Hopefully we ain't gotta take that off. We might have to. Okay, first thing is the shock. Shock, then bust the ball joint, right? Okay, alright. Always with these old ass shocks, that shit be spinning. I put my impact on it and it spun, so. The headaches begin. Man, I ain't even much gonna lie to y'all, bro. I need to retire, throw the towel in. I mean, I'm gonna finish this job, but it took me a motherfucking hour to take out them shocks, dog. I'm not lying, a whole hour to take off one shock. No bueno. Cleaned out all that crud right there. Took out my cotter pin. So we backed up that nut. Ooh, sometimes these ball joints can be hell, dog. I got my my little sledge. Let me see how many hits it's gonna take to bust this open.
In the 90s were not in vain. They didn't understand what we were talking about down here. And people couldn't hear what we were talking about.
Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to get away with it, but I gotta take the sway bar link off. That shit look crusty. Let me spray that hoe down and try to bust it. I had to loosen up the brake line because it was a little bit too much stress. And yeah, the sway bar link had to come off. Look like that shit's about to pop off right there. I'm gonna give me a little bar. So we're just gonna cut one turn. Honestly, I would probably do more, but he just wants the modest. So we're just gonna go one full turn, cut it right there. Got my grinder, hopefully it's juiced up. And we do it with the grinder because that way it don't mess with the integrity of the spring. If you do it with the torch, then that spring ain't worth the fuck afterwards. Oh shit, now to slap everything back in. I might still have to coil compress that hoe. So I got my compressor right there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to slap it in, even though we did cut a little bit on it. Got it compressed a little bit, I don't go too far on it. Let's see if that's enough. Slap it in. All right, I put it back together, but I really, man, you know, I want low. I like low, but he really didn't even want to mess with the front. He was happy, like I said, he was happy with just making it even. I was the one that convinced him to drop the front a little bit, but I'm not gonna go another full turn, but I'm gonna go a half turn because I already know. I'm gonna put that shit together. I already know. So we're gonna go a turn and a half. Fuck it, dog. I'm gonna take this side off before I start the next side. We already took longer than we should, so a turn and a half and then we'll put it back. I think it'll be good. There it goes. Well, shit, like if it was my personal car, I probably would have did 2 or 3 turns, have that bitch ass on the ground dragging. But nah, a turn and a half, then I think it'll be better. Fuck it, it was worth it to bust down again. I still haven't even started on the other side, but it's all good. All right, I'm glad we went ahead and broke it down and did another half turn. Yeah, it's a little lower. You ain't gonna be able to tell till we do both sides exactly how much lower it's gonna be. And plus we gotta put it up there. You know what, let's put it up there just for shits and giggles. I gotta turn it around anyways. To bust down this side, I got all I don't think it's enough space right here. I'm gonna turn it around. But yeah, I'm glad we did it again. It's getting lower. I want even lower, but you know, that's just me. Let me turn it around so we can start busting down the other side. Obviously, this is just one side, but it's getting there. See, I would go even lower, honestly. But no, the customer, he don't want to be dragging ass everywhere. We're still gonna go lower in the back too. I'm definitely doing that. But you starting to see, and that's not gonna, I'm not even gonna measure it yet because we're only one side. We gotta do both sides and put all the sway bar and everything back. But y'all starting to see the difference. Flip that thing around. Luckily we got light today. Yesterday I was in the dark. Hopefully this side don't kick my ass like yesterday. Shit, it took me like 2 hours to bust it down. That's way too long, fool. If this was my main job, mechanicing, boy, I'd starve, boy. Woo, got that jang out. Didn't take as long as yesterday. But that hoe still kicked my ass, crusty motherfucker. But that's how it be when they be. Woo. See, I'm even breathing heavily. Golly. Right now, I had to use that bar to pop that spring out. But, all right, let me go to chopping. That turn and a half. Put it back together and let's see. There we go. Double check. We cut the same amount. We back assembled. Well, not fully. I still got to put the shocks, cotter pins, sway bar links, but I'm gonna put the wheel on it, drive it to my flat spot over there and check it out. Man, I ain't even clean it. That just shit came off from me busting down bolts and shit. Ooh! Now, hey, we back to square one. The front lower than the back. We gonna saw that though. The back's a lot easier than the front. Oh yeah, y'all. I don't got my sway bars and the shocks on there, but the shocks, they ain't that good anyway, so it ain't gonna lift it up. That's where it's gonna be. Ooh! I know he ain't really want to go lower in the front, but I think it's gonna make a difference. Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. And he got plenty of clearance, dog. They're 14s, bro. Like, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, he far from rubbing. And it's not too low where he's gonna be dragging everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Look, that plastic still got way lots of clearance. We're gonna drag that ass a little bit more. Oh yeah. See, right now it went back to like the hot rod look, dipped in the front. But I'm happy with it. Let me yeah, that turn and a half is gonna be perfect. I think. So let me go ahead and put everything back completely in the front, and then we'll crank down on the back a little bit. Before I go messing with the ass end again, let me throw the shocks back up in there, tighten everything, and throw my cotter pins back up in the ball joints. That way I'll be done 100 with the front. Gotta take the jacket up, take the wheel back off. All right, got it assembled, got that shock in there, got me a fresh cotter pin, sway bar, put my brakes back. That's it for this side, 100%, put the wheel back. And we done 100%, at least on one corner. beautiful Saturday. Shit. Looking good. I got the tape measure. Let's see if we did an even job. It looks pretty even before we do the back. But let's get the tape measure on there. Ooh, all right. We right at 5. That means it was a 3-inch drop. We was at 8. Let's peep the other side. Damn, that's pretty close, dog. It's like a millimeter off. That's pretty dang close. We got it. It's a wiener. So pretty much we did a 3-inch drop in the front. And we already did about a 2-inch in the back. So it's going to be like a 3.5 in the end. I want to drop it 2 more inches maybe in the back if we can. Hell yeah, let's get the back started and shit. I'm gonna have to wash this motherfucker for him. It's filthy and it's a beautiful day. So hopefully we finish in time and I can wash it for his ass. Saturday after we shut down, still messing with this Monte Carlo. I got a little bit lower, but it's not low enough. Vaughn pulled up, Kevin pulled up. They going to some meet or something. All right, I had remembered I forgot to throw my little cotter pins in, double checked everything. The front's good, the back's done. I ended up being a little lower in the front than the ass to be exactly even, but damn, that motherfucker looked good lower. If he wants it even perfectly, we just need to throw some new shocks in the front. As a matter of fact, I might tell him, go ahead, bring the shocks. But that bitch looked damn good, dog. Way better than it did. What y'all think? You know, while he finishes the rest, you know what I'm saying? He can still draw that hoe to look gangster, you know? Gotta be low. But yeah, like I said, to be exactly even, we'll just throw the shocks in the front and it would be. But shit, he good to go. Oh, I think he gonna bring me that other rim to slap on there.